let's get it rolling, right? So, let's talk about Spotify and music. Let's dive in.
That's what we're starting off with. Oh yeah. So mate, your top 5 artists. Let's just go in. Spotify came out on was it Friday? Thursday it came out. Or
something like that. He's one of them.
Came out this week. We're recording this on the Saturday and it'll be up on the Sunday. So yeah, I think it came out on the Wednesday. So
yeah, it did. Wednesday.
Give me the rundown of your artists.
My artists are number 1 is Taylor Swift.
Okay, I saw this. Why?
Do you know what it is?
Why?
I think a lot of it is because I play a lot of her at work.
Yeah.
I've got a work playlist that's like a lot of just like clean songs. Yeah. And I made that playlist when I don't want to say her name. I don't want to expose any names, but you know, Elle. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Elle.
Licks. You know, Licks was there. Oh. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah. Obviously,
I thought you were talking about a girl like, ooh, she broke up with me.
No.
Type girl. I don't know.
No. Licks was there, and she's a big Taylor Swift fan. So I put a lot of Taylor Swift on that Subway playlist. And also, I genuinely just listen to her music as well, because I really like a lot of it. Number 2 was Oasis. Number 3 was Juice WRLD, which is like the first time he hasn't been number 1. Actually, no, last year was actually, so never mind. Number 4, Eminem. Number 5, Drake.
Okay, yeah, so I was going to say, Taylor Swift is so out of character.
It kind of is.
I know you've always gone, oh, Taylor Swift. But when I saw your Spotify episode, Taylor Swift at the top.
Well, that's the thing, mate, is that this is a bit weird to say, but we went through that Taylor Swift phase, right?
Yeah, we did.
And I just never came out of it. And that's the only difference between me and you, bro, is that I stayed in that phase. So
yeah, I left it. I think she got fairly high on mine, not last year, but the year before.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, because that's when the phase was a couple years back, which is kind of crazy to say. It feels like it was yesterday.
I know, yeah. Alexa, play T-Swizzle, and then
we said play T-Swizzle, and then Teardrops and My Guitar Came, which is a song we just found there and then.
Yeah,
which is pretty funny. I'll tell you my top artists. It's once again boring, but you've seen Oasis, number 1, the Beatles, number 2, Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds, 3, the Smiths, 4, and Liam Gallagher, 5.
Pretty run of the mill.
Yeah,
run of the mill.
Standard for me. I thought Kanye West would have been in there for me.
Yeah, he fell off a bit for me. He was my number 1 last year, and
he got like number 3 for me last year. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
he was really high, but I didn't expect like Liam Gallagher to get above him because I listened to more Oasis than Liam himself. So
fair enough. Fair enough. Go through songs.
We'll go through songs, yeah. I'll go through mine.
Go for it.
First. My number 1 song of the year was Slide Away.
Such a tune.
First episode, we spoke about that was my favourite Oasis song, I reckon.
Such a tune.
I Will Believe, Oasis is number 2. Funny one, but Cody Rhodes Kingdom downstairs.
It just makes it for you every year. Like, it's always just there.
There's something going on, mate, because I actually don't listen to it that much.
It's a tune, though.
It's a fantastic.
It's such a song, yeah.
Because I understand because one year it got number 1. I think it got number 1 in 22, in the year 22, which is crazy. But yeah. I think that's because I don't know. We got into WWE and I was hitting the gym a lot. But then even then I was like,
it's such a good gym song. Such a good gym song.
It's a great gym song. And then number 4 is Lock All the Doors, Noel Gallagher, and number 5 is You Know We Can't Go Back, Noel Gallagher. Yeah. What yours, mate?
My top song of the year was The One, which is a Taylor Swift song. I was actually in the 0.0. I was like 0.005% of top listeners for that song all year. So The One. Number 2 is Rockin' Chair, which is kind of bonkers. Out of every Oasis song, Rockin' Chair.
Yeah.
Number 3 was Nice to Meet You, which is Pink Pantheress featuring Central C. Number 4 is Those Eyes. Like, I'm begging it. Who am I begging it to? Why am I listening to Those Eyes that
Those
much?
guys. It's a good song.
It is, but fourth of the year, bro. Like, what was that? What was I doing in my life? I wasn't even really going through anything. I was just listening to it for the sake of it.
Yeah.
And number 5, Talk Tonight, another Oasis song.
Them two songs, Talk Tonight and Those Eyes, are songs to just put you in a sad mood.
I know. I don't know why. I don't know why, bro. Like, I just wasn't even going through anything. Like, I don't know.
Like I say, in 2022, I was going through it. So like my I think mine was full of sad ones in 2022. So maybe you're going through it, mate, but you're keeping it bottled up.
Maybe.
Man, if you're feeling down, speak to someone. Get help.
That's gay, right? So basically,
That's gay. If you want to watch episode 2 and watch the full Survivor Series watch along, go for it because
I'm not cutting that out. So
don't. I mean, listen.
A cool thing to do. So Spotify Wrapped gives you your top 5 artists. You can actually find out up to your top 20. It's a little bit like rubbish though. Basically what you need to do is you need to search up who you think you've listened to a lot. So I searched up the Beatles because they're not in my top 5, but I think I listened to them a lot.
Okay.
And then there's 3 dots right next to follow. You click those and then you click share. And then if they are in your top 20, it'll pop up. So for me, the camera can't see this, but for me, Beatles are my 6th top artist.
Oh, there you go. Kanye West. Oh, it's blurry. You can't see, but Kanye West is number 6.
Exactly. So there we go. So, yeah, I think it shows up to your top 20. So that's a cool little thing as well to do. Me neither.
The thing is, I don't even know who would come after Kanye West. I think them 6 are probably just like maybe the Stereophonic.
Yeah, so Kanye West for me. Kendrick Lamar was quite fat. He's like number 11 for me, which is quite bonkers. So Kanye West for me, last year he was my number 1. He was my top last year. And this year, Kanye West is number 11. So he's moved down 10 spots in 1 year.
Yeah.
Is there any artists that were high up for you, but were not high up this year?
And so you mean by like from last year?
Yeah.
That I've not made it this year. Weirdly, I thought Olivia Rodrigo didn't even scrape the barrel. I don't know, she didn't got. That's not the term at all, by the way. But she didn't get close. I don't think. Which is kind of crazy. I think you listened to more Olivia Rodrigo. Did you? Is that true?
This year, yeah.
Yeah, this year than I did, which is kind of crazy.
So I mean, check where Olivia Rodrigo is for you. I know that doesn't necessarily determine who listened to her more, but
well, we looked it up, didn't we? Before, I think.
Yeah. So Olivia Rodrigo for me this year was number 9.
What the fuck? She's number 9 for me as well.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I thought she'd be higher. I saw her in concert, didn't I?
Mm.
I don't know. I thought maybe.
Yeah, you saw her live this year. That was a big one. Big one.
She was unbelievable. You know what? She was unbelievable because like everyone give a stick. I've said this before. Everyone give a stick as to go. Oh, she can't sing like live. She like what's the word for it? You know when you what's the word for when singers go down a decibel? If you know what I mean. To sing a song.
Right.
You
Okay.
know what I mean? Like because obviously she sings good for you, but live she does it toned down or something like that. I can't remember. There's a music.
Right. Okay.
But everyone was like, "Oh yeah, she
drops an octave."
She yeah.
Pitches down, something like that. Yeah.
She pitches down on her songs, and she's not good live, but mate, she was fucking awesome. Like dancing around, going crazy. Love is embarrassing. Live was ridiculous because she was busting the moves. It just sounded fucking mint. Do you know what I mean? She sounded awesome.
Yeah.
Dare I say, she was probably the best I saw live that year, and I saw Liam Gallagher. Do you know what I mean?
And next year we're seeing Oasis, right?
Next year, well, one can hope.
One can hope.
I've been
still looking for those tickets. I've been checking like almost every day, bro.
It's tough.
Every day, bro. We'll get there.
The fans, I think they're going to be very disappointed. The fans that don't know Oasis and they've gone, yeah, we're going to see Oasis because they're probably expecting like 3 hours of Wonderwall.
Yeah.
Don't look back in anger, but
little do they know Liam Gallagher these days sounds like my left foot when trying to sing.
Well, Harrison and Yaz both went to Leeds Fest, and and they were telling me that like, because Liam Gallagher did it definitely maybe 30 years, so he performed all definitely maybe with a few hidden tracks. He kept going apparently. He kept going like, right, this is Wonderwall, and everyone kept getting the phones out there to get film, but he never did Wonderwall. He did like 3 or 4 times.
That's
Right,
pretty
this is
funny.
Wonderwall. Everyone going up to get the phones out.
Oh, that's so you're clearly just there for Wonderwall, aren't they,
Yeah,
man?
exactly, yeah. And
But God, that's actually like, I hate to be one of those guys like, ow, like gatekeeping music, but that's so cringe. But
exactly, man.
it's whatever.
They're the type of people who are
They,
going to
they all got 4 tickets each. Like, yeah,
exactly.
I love Wonderwall.
I know people at work who have friends who like don't even listen to Oasis and got tickets to go, and you're just like, come on, dude.
Don't get me started, bro. Don't get me started.
It's ridiculous.
Is there any artists that you were like discovered this year? Any big ones?
A few. There was the Lathams. I didn't like quite discover the Lathams because I've always seen them like, around, but I've never really got around to like listening to any of them. They're a good little band. Good little band that are quite low down, but they're all right. And you know what? Just like not in particularly artists, but more just like songs that like I should have been like I should have made the playlist a while ago, but I never really made it. Like for instance, there's a band called T Rex that I don't know if you heard. So Cigarettes Now Called by Oasis.
Yeah.
Like the big doom 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 doom. That starting riff was by a band called T Rex. That Oasis just ripped the fuck off.
Fair enough.
But
Fair
like,
enough.
I listened to a lot of that this year. T Rex. A little bit of a few things. Blur. I've got into a little bit more this year. But yeah, not too much, but like little indie bands that like Jake Bugg has made my playlist. I'm just having a look now, but Jake Bugg has made my playlist this year. He wasn't in there a few years ago. Just like few songs from little people I wouldn't listen to last year because I tried to like expand my music a bit more this year. And then did I say, what about you?
I think every year I discover a lot of new artists. Because I like listening to those Spotify playlists where it's like your day mix and stuff. But the not really resurgence. What's the word for resurgence? But like the glow up of Sabrina Carpenter this year. So she's one. I listened to a lot of her. Bieber Doobie, a lot of her.
I think Sabrina Carpenter was #1 this year, wasn't she? A full stop and most listened to on Spotify.
I'm not sure, but
I think I saw a Instagram post saying that because I follow Sabrina on Instagram for just music reasons.
For music reasons, absolutely, absolutely. I'm still banned from Instagram permanently.
I thought. So, what did you follow a co-worker on today?
TikTok.
Oh, was it TikTok? Right. Okay. I thought it was Instagram. I was actually thinking that. Was it home?
Yeah, it's TikTok. I'm trying to think of more artists I got into out of nowhere. I think I listened to more Blur, but my Blur might have been like a last year phase.
I was very Oasis heavy, sort of like when everyone brought up Blur, I was like, oh, they're not as good. But then like last year, I was kind of like, they've got a few decent songs.
Yeah.
Not as good as Oasis. Whereas like this year, I was kind of like, yeah, they're good. They're good.
SZA, but I think I listened to SZA last year as
well. Yuck. I don't. You know what? I actually don't have an opinion of her really.
However, this year I've listened to more Joshua Bassett, than SZA.
Which is really funny.
I love Joshua Bassett.
Oh, I listened to The Cure a lot more this year as well, and The Jam as well. Like I said, I just tried like.
Interesting.
It's not really a specific artist I've like got into. It's like little artists that I've like not quite little, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The Strokes as well.
An artist for me that had a really big fall off was Billie Eilish. She topped my like 2017, 18, 19. She topped 3 years in a row on my Wrapped, and then just fell off. I've barely listened to her anymore.
You won't agree, but Eminem, like 20 18, 19. Always kind of like I don't even was Spotify Rap a thing then?
Yeah.
But I can't remember. But he was always like up there for me.
Yeah.
Like definitely minutes listened at least in that period of time. But like I said, man, I couldn't get behind him anymore. For me,
Well,
we have our opinions on that.
the thing is with Eminem is I don't know how. Like, I don't go out of my way to listen to him, but he's always in my Wrapped. Like, I genuinely can't remember a year where he wasn't in my Wrapped. But I don't like, apart from when he releases albums, I don't go out of my way to listen to Eminem.
The only time I go out my way to listen to Eminem, right, is when like I'm listening to music on my playlist, but then I listen to what song did I listen to the other day? I think Business. Let's get down to business.
Yeah.
That song came on. I was like, oh, cool. And then I went through like a few Eminem songs.
Yeah, that's what happens, bro. That's what happens. Is that it'll come on shuffle. Yeah. I think, wow, Eminem's kind of the goat. I'll queue like 10 songs. I'll queue 10 songs. Won't listen to him for the rest of the year. Next thing you know, it's number 4 on my Wrapped somehow.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell the 5 people that are watching this, maybe.
Yeah.
If we're lucky. The worst Spotify Rap we saw from.
Oh wow! Yeah.
So I can't remember I remember one artist, the number 1, but they had 9,000 minutes listened, and was it 9,000 minutes?
Are we talking about the forehead?
Yeah, the forehead.
3,000 minutes.
Yeah, that was it. Oh,
3,000 minutes.
Yeah. 3,000 minutes, that was it, not 9,000. I'm being generous. You know what I mean? With tripling it. 3,000 minutes. And
yeah.
Yeah, and then top artist. James Arthur.
James Arthur, everyone. No. Was their top artist. Eminem was in there for them. Can't remember who else they had. But yeah. And Juice WRLD was in there. Because she said, I don't even remember listening to Juice WRLD. And if someone you don't even remember listening to is in your top 5, like, that is, but like, ridiculous. 3,000 minutes all year. James Arthur was her number 1. I said this to you, bro. There is probably, like, my 50th most listened to artist this year probably has more minutes than her number 1. Because she'll have less than 3,000 on James Arthur because of all the other music as well.
Which is crazy. Like, listen, we're not music snobs. Like, we're not sat here going like, "Oh, you've only got 3,000 minutes. Well, I've got 4,000."
But 3,000. Oh, should we go through minutes?
We can do, yeah.
We didn't touch on minutes.
So I called Stubbs a little sweat.
A little sweat.
Music, but then like you said, it kind of makes sense because I looked at other people's and then I calculated times and I was like, yeah, yours is fine. I thought at first of Stubbs, would have done the old, I'm going to leave my Spotify on and walk away.
I've never done that.
So I have 43,000 minutes listened this year. With a few extra numbers on the end, but
Yeah.
Shall we go through our listen for like our top artists?
I can't find that. I don't know how I find that. Or just on Stats FM.
Yeah, we got Stats FM.
Yeah.
Have a look. Yeah, mine was Oasis. My top artist. And which is weird because it like the top track is not the same, is it? Which is odd, but whatever. I trust Spotify more than Stats FM.
Yeah.
I think so. This year, I've listened to Oasis 10,000 times. I mean, 10,000 minutes. 10,000 times would be crazy.
Yeah.
10,115 minutes. What you?
So, first of all, 41,000 minutes is 683 hours. 683 hours of listening to music. Kind of cool. So you 10,000 minutes.
Yeah.
So a fourth of all of your music has been Oasis. A quarter. That's mental. So my total minutes. This is bonkers, right? So obviously my total minutes is quite high. It's 118,624.
Yeah, just double mine. Showing off. Double my minutes. More than
almost triple your minutes.
Ridiculous.
But so Taylor Swift is my number 1 artist, and I only listened to her for 2,300 minutes.
That's crazy, actually.
Which is like not even, it's barely a fraction of my total minutes.
Yeah, that for me. That's
but so I'll give my exact numbers out because this might make a bit more sense. Taylor Swift was 2,701 minutes. Oasis was 2,663. Juice WRLD was 2,384. Olivia Rodrigo was 2,178. Eminem was 2,137.
They're all pretty close together.
Yeah, and Drake was 1,862. So then obviously the hundreds of. Do you remember the number you got for number of artists listened to?
Oh, I can go through my Spotify rap and have a look again. I'll just skip through.
I'll look up my
It was. I imagine yours was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Quickly go through. I played 1,355 songs.
I played 2,999.
That's ridiculous.
I listened to music for 1,966 hours this year.
I loved how you had like the music evolution part as well.
Yeah.
It's always cool to see. I listened to 509 artists this year.
509. What tab is that? Like, how far along is that?
Went off. It is. I think it's quite towards the end.
Past the months.
Yeah, past the months. Yeah, it's just past the months.
I listened to 1,388 artists.
That's ridiculous.
So I guess that's where all the minutes have come from.
Yeah. Shot them random artists, man.
And like 1,000 minutes on Rain Sounds as well, so that kind of adds up.
So how do you so when you listen to music, how do you discover these new artists? Do you just go on a big shuffle? Recommended.
Well, I do a lot of like. Do you know that phase I went through? I went through like listening to all the top rated albums.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I was saying. Yeah, so I discovered a lot through that. Just like going through loads of albums and stuff that I always knew were good, but I never really listened to. And also just like the Spotify created like playlists.
Yeah.
So every day you get a new playlist based around. So like right now, Daily Mix 01 is Kendrick Lamar, Drake, Logic, and more. And there'll always be artists in there that I haven't really discovered before. So I go through those. Daily Mix 2 is Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter, and they've got some people in here that I don't know. So stuff like that.
I don't go to the Daily Mix, man. That's that. Maybe I should do. Maybe that should be my like thing I should do next year. You know, go through more like music, because I always like. I don't know. I don't really know how to find new music. I kind of just like. I think what I do is I think I go through an album. If I'm bored, sometimes I'll go through Definitely Maybe again, because I love Definitely Maybe, and then it will just put on random songs afterwards.
Yeah.
It's I would discover a lot of T-Rex. Like I'd listen to a T-Rex song, I'd pick on, and then it'd come on the next one. Like Life's a Gas. That's a tune, by the way. That I came on, and like a few other, but like I don't listen to daily mixes and stuff. But you know what I love? I love the Spotify DJ. It makes me laugh.
Yeah, the Spotify DJ is a good one. Yeah.
And he like starts going crazy.
Yeah.
He's a cool.
I listen to a lot of the DJ.
Yeah, I did last year as well. But like I said, I'd only put on songs I'd listen to though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I already listen to. It doesn't really go for new music sometimes. But...
I also like a lot of my Twitter feed is a lot of music. Like I follow a lot of music pages, so they post like a lot of like it's mainly rappers, but also just other genres as well of like really popular people, and also the release radar as well on Spotify. It's just stuff like that, really. So yeah, and that whole album review Instagram that I used to have, a waste of time.
It would have been a great.
There's a lot of people on there that I listened to that I don't think I would have without the page, like Phoebe Bridgers. Like I wouldn't have listened to without the page.
You listened to Stereophonics, didn't you, as well?
Stereophonics,
which you wouldn't have done before, and I don't think.
So yeah,
it's a cool idea.
But now it's gone forever. So if you want music reviews on the YouTube channel, let me know, because it's not a bad idea. But I feel weird going from like a Liverpool legacy. What happened to Darwin Núñez to who is Beeper Doobie? Do you know what I mean? Like just out of nowhere. Like what's my channel even about?
You know, I mean, I've got 2 videos on mine. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Honestly, finding finding the effort to edit a video when I'm tired after work is the hardest thing ever. But
Can we check your overview count?
it's not great. You know what? The Minecraft video did all right.
Yeah.
40 views it got, 39.
35 views on the Cozy World, and Baldur's Gate has 9.
That's okay.
It's okay.
Fine with me. You know.
I don't suppose you've been keeping up with the Liverpool FM save.
I've watched bits of it. I've come on and watched.
Fake friend, bro. That's crazy.
I know, but I haven't been watching much YouTube anyway. Like, you'll know, I'm not a big YouTube watcher. I'd love to like go crazy and make loads of YouTube videos, but I haven't watched like much YouTube in a while.
Yeah.
Just in general. But I told you about Dream and Minecraft. Speaking of Minecraft, I was like, I know he's a pedo. Everyone, he's a pedo, or he's something like that. I don't know. They all are part of that. But he was gone for 11 months with like a video like the truth or something, and I was like, great, well, he's a pedo. See you later. But he come back a few months ago, and I found this out the other day. He's been spending his time putting an actual person in Minecraft. It's a very, very interesting watch. It'd be cool if he wasn't a pedo and like kids, you know. But you know, it is what it is. But he put him. It's really cool, mate. Honestly, you should give it a watch. It's like
no.
what, mate? Honestly,
Sorry to be that guy, but no.
It's really good. It's really good. And he ends up like So I told you about, you know, remember I told you about that manhunt thing where like his mates would hunt him down and he had to try to the Ender Dragon. He did that, but like he like coded this big, like obviously a guy was like in the big suit and you could like track his body or whatever. And it was like a big massive like Titan. That's what they called him, like on Attack on Titan. And they were like trying to get to the end before he'd get him, but he's like super overpowered. I mean, super quick, super powerful. But it was really cool. It was really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, like once again, it's shame he's a pedo. Shame he touches kids, and his little mate George is now. I actually don't like George at all. Like his little mate George.
Which one's George?
George not found.
I know, but like, what face is he?
I'd smash your face in.
Like, because I know like all of his little mates' faces, but I don't know any of the names.
Got, like, quite dark hair.
George not found.
He's got.
Oh, it's this guy.
Yeah, mate. He was like one of the biggest culprits to like being a rapist or pedo, one of them. But yeah.
I brought my mom and never mind. I met Dream in real life, right? Block. How do I block a YouTube channel? Yeah,
I mean, I hate him. Every time he pops up, like, I tried watching that Manhunt, and I watched all of it, because it was interesting.
So which one is... Sorry to interrupt. There's another one, isn't there? The duck one. Quackity.
Quackity, right, Quackity, yeah.
Who's this little freak of nature?
I don't think he's part of the...
Oh, he's the one that wears beanies all the time. He's Beanie Boy.
He's not really part of their little gang.
Right.
I don't think. The ones that are part of their gang is like... Sapnap, his name is.
Who the hell is Sapnap?
I don't know, I just see him on the games.
Oh, he looks like a...
Yeah, there was another one as well, but I can't remember his name.
Dream. Oh, I just clicked on a Dream video on accident, great. That's him popping up in my recommended for the next 3 years. There's Tommy in it, who isn't that bad, I don't think. He's a bit obnoxious, but he is like 12, and so were we. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, he is.
Also, his friend Jack Manifold's a bit of a strange one.
I've never heard of that guy.
Jack Manifold, he's like bald for some reason.
Bald.
He's like for some reason just bald out of nowhere, but
like John Joe Shelby style.
Yeah, well, more like just like H, but a lot shorter. He's just buzzed. It's like Beckham.
Oh right, okay.
He's just Beckham, but all over the place. But
so it's for some reason he's done that.
I don't know why, because the last time I remember him, right, Jack Manifold with hair. I'm pretty sure the last time like I knew of him, he had like full hair. Oh, what if he has like cancer or something? I hope he hasn't.
It's not.
Jack Manifold with hair. Yeah, this is how I remember him. For some reason, like he popped up in like I think like a Sidemen video or something, and he just had no hair, and I was like, what's going on? But he's had no hair for years. So,
All right.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I mean, mate, you might have just gone for that buzz cut.
he's buzzed it all up.
I was tempted to go for a mullet at the hairdressers, but I was scared.
I'd love a mullet, man. I just need the confidence to pull it off.
I just don't. I think like me pulling. My biggest fear is, I know Ricky Gervais said it, is like he got a haircut every week by his mum because he didn't want to go to school and go, oh, haircut. Do you know what I mean, at school? That's what I'm like. Genuinely, I don't want to rock up to work with like a mullet and everyone goes, mullet. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, but that's something
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna get at some point, maybe.
I'd love
Like,
one.
normal skin fade. You mean nothing like crazy? And he also kind of just made it. Turkish barbers go like, would you like this much off? Yeah, that's fine. Then just go further for some reason.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, why did they do that? Do you know what I mean? Like, why? Just do as I say, mate. You know, never trust a Turkish barber.
Who else is in the dream group?
There was that guy who died.
Yeah, Technoblade.
Technoblade, yeah.
I just typed in dream group, and there's a girl pop group called Dream from 1998.
Right, well, we've got to listen to them.
They're topping my rap this year.
They're topping my rap this year. You pop the Rogan on.
Right, pop the Rogan on.
We were thinking of doing a Rogan listen, and we'll see. Will Tom Rogan top our Spotify Wrapped? Try to get to 1 million streams on Lonely Hearts at Everton Park.
God.
Jesus, you're right, man.
I know, yeah. Wikipedia just flashbanged me. There was Jay Schlatt. I don't like Jay Schlatt at all. I think he's a.
What we're talking about.
Pop the Rogan on.
Oh yeah, pop the Rogan on. Yeah. So we've decided that we're gonna make Tom Rogan our Spotify rap, but then we were thinking maybe we don't want Tom Rogan just at the top of our Spotify rap forever. That's what you did with the Usos, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, you were terrified that the Usos song was gonna be your top song or one of you or whatever.
Yeah.
You can't do that. But,
Yeah.
That's it, really. Crazy one, mate. But Stockton Town won today.
Nice.
They beat Oldham. Oldham are a big team, man. In that regard, they beat them 2-0.
Good result.
FA Vars, I think.
Good result. Newcastle lost today against Brentford, but played out of their skin against Liverpool, though, so that's all right.
So I saw that Brentford were 3-2 up, I think, weren't
they? Yeah, they won 4-2 in the end.
I see.
Man City drew with Crystal Palace.
Yeah, I saw that.
Big result. Very happy with that.
Rubbish.
They are rubbish.
You're rubbish. What's going on?
I don't know, but
do you reckon they've got a chance of coming back this year? And
probably the Man City.
Yeah. It's hard to beat them.
It's not. That's the thing. It's not anymore, bro.
But I mean, it's hard to beat them in the respects of just like the league title. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you'll be 8 points, but next thing you know, even if you do win the league, you're neck and neck at the end of the season somehow.
Yeah.
How are you somehow neck and neck? You're
8
points clear.
Yeah.
Mad.
But I mean, I think, not being biased, but if we continue playing the way we are right now.
I said to this lad I work with, he's a Liverpool fan. I was saying to him at the start of the season, I was like, you play the best footy in the league. I think like the triangles that Slot tries to play. Do you know what I mean? I think just works, and I love that style of footy. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be, but just like perfect balls, passing. You've always had. I think Liverpool have always had like a problem with midfield in recent years. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's when Wijnaldum left, and you had a little problem there. But like this year,
Wijnaldum left and we just didn't think we needed to replace him for some reason.
I get it though, because a few years before that, I mean, he was replaceable. Like Gini Wijnaldum, who gives a shit? But then Klopp, you're saying about Andy Robertson when he brought him in.
Gini Wijnaldum was one of the most underrated players of the Klopp era. 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%.
I agree. It's like, you just wouldn't think it though, would you? He played for Newcastle and got relegated. Am I right in saying that? Yeah. And
yeah.
John Hughes, quality, well player. Where's he now? He's at PSG, wasn't he before? Where's he gone now?
Roma, I think.
Roma.
Could be wrong. Let me double check. I think it's Roma. Or I might be back in Netherlands at some point. Oh, he's in Saudi.
Of course he is.
El Atifak with Steven Gerrard.
That makes sense.
Fair enough. So yeah, he was at Roma, then joined. He actually joined last year, 2023, so I'm a bit out of the loop.
Oh wow.
He was at Roma before that. But yeah. Our Liverpool's midfield this season though have been unbelievable.
Yeah, like I said, it's like a vast difference before. I think your weakest point before your midfield, like before you won the league with Klopp and that the first time. Well, the only time you won the league with Klopp, but like it was I remember your defence being absolutely god awful, but then you brought in Van Dijk, and then you had like the best defence in the league. But then it was always your midfield. I thought was the weak point. I know Wijnaldum was great, but even then, when he went and Henderson, I mean, bit ropes. But,
yeah,
you know, you're looking good. Like I said, I think he played
because we lost Wijnaldum, Henderson, Milner, Naby Keita, Oxlade-Chamberlain, all of these players in like the span of like 2 years or something. And I know, I miss the Ox so much, bro. I hear all like the sad edits with like sad songs, and it's just Oxlade-Chamberlain, bro. Because yeah, all the new ones, but with Biba Doobie. Have you seen? She's making a resurgence on TikTok with Can't remember how to say your name. It's like really sad acoustic, and it's like sad edits. I got one of Firmino, reposted it straight away. I was like, Firmino. But yeah, she's the new Linga now. But yeah, it's always like some sort of sad song with Ox, bros, because he was always just so happy, and I just loved him. He scored some of the most important goals in the club's history or recent history.
I think like when he joined Liverpool, I was kind of like bantering at you a bit because I remember he joined and there was it was like the first 4 or 5 games. I remember him being quite rubbish. Like he just wasn't up with it.
Mm.
And I was like, oh my god, they've got a stinker here in the Ox. But then he became good. And they started scoring bangers left, right, and centre out of nowhere. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
The Ox, man. Because I know he was okay for Arsenal, but I thought the Ox signing for Hughes would have been like, a Warby to Everton.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I know like Everton fans are probably like, he's gone.
Smith Rowe to Fulham.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I mean, then again, Smith Rowe's been okay, and he's not been the best.
But no, I have not been keeping up.
He's just been fine. But like, I know like Everton fans would be like, Iwobi is good. He's not.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, let's just give it up. Iwobi's not good at football. He's just not.
Some utter woke nonsense that I heard at work today. Lottie said. So Lottie supports Tottenham. Keeps loose interest in the team is more likely what she means. Utter work nonsense today. She said, my second favourite team is probably Wolves. Second favourite team. I was like, second favourite team is utter woke nonsense. There's teams that I don't mind.
Yeah.
But a second favourite in the same league is crazy.
Yeah, what I will say is I have a massive soft spot for Queen of the South. But like the chances of them ever playing Middlesbrough, do you know what I mean? It's not going to happen.
I mean, yeah, mate, soft spots happen. Yeah. Teams that you just don't mind, teams that you quite like.
Queen of the South was my grandpa's team. It was like my whole it's from Dumfries. That's where my family are from. Do you know what I mean? So I have a soft spot for them as well. A few Middlesbrough players have gone there as well. Weirdly.
Wait.
Yeah.
I can name one. I actually don't think I can.
I don't think I can name one off the top of my head, but I know a guy went at one point.
I can't remember.
Sure. I might be wrong. Whatever.
I might be thinking of like FM, like someone you signed or sent out on loan or something.
I know when. Did he go to Queen of the South or did he go to? I think he did. He did go to Queen of the South. I think it was Sol Bryn.
Yeah. I've seen
it because my dad shouted Sol, like turned around throughout the Queen of the South game and Sol fought for the match. He went.
That's so funny. Oh damn.
Never mind.
Damn.
Which is funny, but yeah.
Sol Bryn, bro. Is he? What's he doing these days, man?
He starts for Middlesbrough. Started the past few games
Really?
because Dieng's been out injured. But apparently Dieng, I didn't watch the highlights or goals, but we drew 1-1 with Burnley, which is away from home. Good result, to be fair. I'm taking that.
Burnley's goal was ridiculous, wasn't it? I saw it.
Apparently,
I think.
a good goal. Yeah, it was a good goal. It's Connor Roberts, man.
Was it? Lottie told me a stat today. I don't know if it's true. It was his first goal in 18 months, and his last goal was against Middlesbrough as well.
Yeah,
that's pretty crazy.
Because he scored the goal that got them promoted against us 18 months ago. But then he got relegated. Then they went up and got relegated, and then
loser.
Yeah, is what it is. But
is it Middlesbrough's year?
Oh, mate, it's tough to say. We're so inconsistent. We're so inconsistent. Finn Azaz is a baller, right? He is. He's a baller. I think he's second in goals created / goals scored this year. I think he's second. Laugh looks like he's back, but it's hard to say. I didn't watch the game, but apparently like Dieng had a bit of a howler in the game. Like he wasn't great, but which is annoying because Sol Bryn's just been top. But yeah, Sol Bryn. It's a shame because Sol Bryn's been top for the past few games. Do you know what I mean? He's like been solid, and I've always said this. I think he's ready. I didn't think we needed. I think he should have started maybe even last season for us. But I'm glad he's getting a few chances. He's our backup, but I think he's just as good as Dieng, maybe better. I generally think that. Like I said, he's been top for the past 3 games. He started, so it is what it is. But obviously, experience is going to come first at the end of the day, I suppose. But
yeah. So Middlesbrough are 5th at the moment. Already 19 games into the season. I feel like it's just started. I feel like it was last week we went to Swansea at the Riverside, bro. That's mental.
We'll have to pick out a game to go to.
Yeah, definitely.
Another one. We're going to go to the game where we smashed.
Yeah, it's something like that, yeah. And I got called into work.
Yeah. We're going to go.
Yeah.
There's a Luton. I think it was Luton, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Luton, yeah.
Yeah, it was Luton when we smashed them as well. And we were supposed to be there, but still got called into work.
Ridiculous.
Because we're adults, so we can't really just...
Yeah. But Middlesbrough's form is a win-win, loss-win draw at the moment. Not the worst, not the best. Sunderland are in awful form right now. Are you aware? Draw. Loss-win. 1 win in the last 5. It's a shame.
We're only 2 points behind them now. They were top of the league. Like, we're going to win the league easily.
Google says you're 5.
Yeah, we're 5.
Oh, okay.
What did you think I said?
You said 2, I think.
Oh, no. I didn't say
that. Right.
I said Sunderland were top, I said. And then they were like, we're going to win the league.
Oh, okay.
That's what they were like. Oh. And they must have misheard me. But,
so
I think we've got a good chance. I don't think we'll win the league.
The next 5 matches. Let's see. Leeds away.
It's over. And again, we did pump them last time we played them away. 3-0.
Leeds away. We could, if I can get the time off work, Millwall at home Saturday, 3 p.m.
Is that this Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, we could do that. Yeah.
If I can get it off work, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing anything on Saturday.
Millwall at home. Is that a win?
I mean, I don't want to be biased towards my team, but we should be beating every single team that comes our way. Burnley is the only team I thought maybe we shouldn't be beating them.
Right.
But we should be beating. I think we should be beating Leeds. I think we should be beating Sunderland.
That's crazy. Should be beating Leeds is crazy.
Yeah, I think we've got the best attack in the league. I'm not even just saying it. I think Finn Azaz is probably close. There's a player for Norwich who's fucking insane. But I think after him, I think Finn Azaz is the best player in the league, and like stats just prove that as well. And then you got Laugh. Tommy Conway is amongst the goals as well. Do you know what I mean? Which is good because we just signed him, so it's good for everyone. Genuinely, I don't see a team that we should not be beating. The only team I think we should not be beating maybe is Burnley. Do you know what I mean? And we drew with them.
Yeah.
That's genuine. I don't know. It's just we always struggle against the lower teams that just sit back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which needs to be sorted. But it looks like we've kind of found our running now. So hopefully we carry on. Sound like Michael Carrick, and hopefully we just carry on.
Plymouth away.
Yeah, beating them, light work.
Sheffield Wednesday at home.
Once again, mate, they should all be light work. They should all be light work.
I tell you what, mate, but Sheffield Wednesday are flying. They're ninth.
They're not flying. They're not. They're not flying.
Burnley at home.
Yeah, well,
The
Burnley
last
at home.
game, Burnley at home, the Riverside.
And, it's the only team.
So are we thinking 3, 6, 9, 12, and then a draw, 13 points?
We should, yeah.
That's
what we should be getting.
That would be crazy.
We're capable enough to do that. Do you know what I mean? We're capable enough to do that. It's just if we actually do it. Our defense is prone to an absolute howler. Like Matt Clark, some games, mate, bald man at the back, he's just fantastic. But then he'll just be an idiot and just drop off. What about Liverpool's next 5 games? I'll ask for your opinion on these.
Liverpool are currently top of the league. 7 points clear. It should be 9, but we don't talk about Newcastle. I know we were supposed to have Everton today, but it got postponed because of the really bad weather at the moment.
Yeah. Shame, really. What about so you got Fulham next in the league?
It should be a win, shouldn't it? Really, but
Fulham have been okay.
Fulham have been okay. They're 9th right now.
Yeah, I think they're a techie team again. They were a techie team before, like years ago.
Yeah.
Nobody really liked playing Fulham. Had a bit of a thing, and then it's Tottenham.
Tottenham are 11th.
Tottenham away. Yeah.
I'd want to. Yeah, they're 11th.
Jeez, man, but I don't think they've been that bad this year.
Tottenham are 11th right now. I would take a point. I mean, would I? Would I take a point away against 11th in the league? Probably not. I'm going to go 6 for 6 so far.
And then it's Leicester at home.
Where are Leicester? They're down there, aren't they? 17th. That should be 3. That's 9 for 9.
And then, debatably, probably your hardest challenge is out of these 5 for me, West Ham away.
West Ham away. West Ham are 14th.
I do think when you play West Ham away, though, they always tend to just pull one out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They can pull out against any team. They're prone to do that.
West Ham are good. However, I would want 3 points. So.
And Man United on the 5th of January.
13th in the league. Manchester United should be 3 points, I'm afraid.
Yeah, made the rubbish. And then it's Nottingham Forest.
Don't remind me. Don't remind me.
Away from home.
He beat us at home. I'll take a draw.
Alright, next 5 games.
I'll take a draw. I didn't know Chelsea were as high as they were. The second.
Oh, mate, yeah, they've been cooking. Me and Jamie were talking about it not so long ago. We were saying that, like, towards the start of the season, we were like, mate, as a Chelsea are cooking, man. You know what I mean? They really are.
I mean, they have spent £2 billion, so.
Yeah, they're bound to, aren't they? I mean, they realistically should be top of the league.
They should be, yeah. They should be.
All teams have to gel, even like with the best players.
Yeah, we don't. We're the best. So. But yeah.
What signings have you made this year?
Chiesa.
Yeah.
And that's kind of really it. Chiesa's been injured for a lot of the time.
I see. Yeah, I was gonna say that he isn't done much.
But there was a whole thing. We were the last team in the whole of the professional English pyramid to sign a player.
Yeah.
From the Premier League down to the conference, we were the last team to sign a player.
Mental.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you don't need to sign a player. You know
well, yeah.
Like,
I don't think we necessarily needed to either.
Big club like Liverpool should probably be signing a player.
Yeah.
But like, I know they didn't win any trophies, but Tottenham didn't sign a player for like 3 years or something. There's a ridiculous stat. In their by the way, that golden era, they didn't win a fucking trophy in. Dele Alli, Harry Kane, Ericsson, Son. They didn't sign a player for like 2-3 years because they didn't need to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I get, but like, come on, guys. one or two additions. You know what I mean, to strengthen the squad. They could have won a trophy.
Yeah,
They
they
could have
probably
won a
yeah.
trophy. They could have won a trophy under Mourinho if they didn't sack him.
Yeah, I mean,
They
mate,
did
that was one of the
like
most bizarre
yeah.
sackings I've ever seen,
I get
personally.
why. I think Mourinho it was a
Yeah,
Super
but
League, wasn't it?
I mean, yeah, but that's bonkers, though. The day before a cup final
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
Then not even like any experience going into it. Ryan Mason took over.
And
It
he
was like
didn't do that bad.
yeah.
They lost, but
He didn't do bad, but the lot. But imagine with Mourinho in charge, Tottenham could have had silverware.
yeah, they probably could have.
They could have had silverware, man. Then they would have stopped. Everyone would have been like, ugh. It's one of the most. I've said it before, but it's one of the most boring things on Twitter ever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like I get Liverpool fans saying it. I get United fans. I get Arsenal. All these fans, but it's like fucking random little fans of like clubs like Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
Like, hey, when was the last time you won a trophy? Like more recent than news. More recent. They've won it more recent than news.
Nottingham Forest fans dusting off the 2,000-year-old Champions League trophy.
Exactly. Like,
To be fair though, I do sort of know that 98% of them are saying it ironically. Like, I think I would if I was a Forest fan. I was like, well, we've won Champions League 200 years before I was born, but you know.
yeah, there's some when they're in the championship. There's a Sky Bet championship page. And when they were in there, they kept like there was always a fan in there posting about like their 100-year old bloody trophy that I had. Well, have a look at this, like that, or like Leeds when they played Barcelona that one time.
Mm.
Like there's a guy who always posts about that in that page as well. Like, shut up, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Did you see so the Liverpool Manchester City game? Liverpool won 2-0. You see Pep Guardiola go over to the Liverpool fans and hold up 6 fingers.
Saw that.
I was like, listen, respectfully, Pep, right?
Yeah.
You're flexing trophies against Liverpool fans, holding up 6 fingers like we haven't won 6 Champions Leagues.
Yeah.
Now I'm taking a Champions League over a Premier League.
I mean,
So,
when did you? I mean, it depends. It's all what you've won and what you haven't, right? Do you know what I mean? Like, I think if you're Middlesbrough, I'm taking a Premier League over a Champions League because I think, do you know what I mean? Dominance of English football, but I think it's all in perspective of what your clubs have won and what hasn't. Like, I think Arsenal fans would probably take a Champions League over a Premier League. I think because obviously they haven't never won a Champions League.
yeah. It's tough. I mean, I'd love a Premier League, you know, if it's there.
I will
you know?
say is like I think before you won the Premier League, you probably would have been after that, wouldn't you?
Probably.
Exactly.
I rewatched the parade the other day.
Yeah.
And it's so sad that there's just no fans, bro.
There's
Like,
a at work.
so
I don't know what trophy esports Liverpool. I don't know what like parade it was. I think it was the Champions League one. And he had that as his background, and apparently my team leader went over before, like, this is a while ago, apparently. She went over and was like, you're gonna have to change that. And he was like, why? And she was like, promotes violence.
Oh my god.
But like, to be fair,
Promotes violence.
she didn't know what it was. She thought it was like a big riot.
Oh, right, okay.
So funny. My team leader is so like dopey. She's lovely, but Jesus. Do you know what I mean? I won't get into it, but that was that's it. He's like, it's like a Liverpool celebration.
That's funny.
I know. But yeah. I
Damn.
know. I rewatched like Middlesbrough like parades when we got to like when we won the 2004 which remains the last trophy to be won in the Northeast. Out of the big
There
one.
we go. There we go.
Which technically makes us the biggest club in the Northeast currently.
I can't believe Newcastle haven't won anything yet.
Trophy
They're big.
Virgins,
They're big takeover.
Trophy Virgins.
Trophy Virgins. It is kind of embarrassing.
I know it did take City a couple of years to win a trophy, but you know, if Newcastle don't win a trophy next year, at least next year, embarrassing.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Pretty embarrassing. Because I think that's the same amount of time of when City took over and then won the league. So
There we go. They should be winning the league.
next year, I think.
Next year.
Should we win the league next year? But they're not going to because they're shit.
But also, like, they're in an era now where the Premier League now is better quality than it was when Man City won the league.
Yeah.
So the competition is a lot harder.
That is true. That is true, but I mean...
However, they should be doing better.
Yeah, you can't spend that amount of money and not win anything. Like
Where are Newcastle?
Not doing good, I don't think. They're not like...
Not Alicia at work supports them. The 12th.
What the hell? I have Alicia at work that supports Newcastle as well.
That's so weird.
That's
Damn, bro.
Realised, yeah.
Mine's 27. She's unk.
Oh, she's unk. She's so unk. Yeah, mine's 21. But yeah, she talks about like she likes going out, not even going to the games, but going out on match day and like sitting in the pubs and that while everyone's out. She said that's some of her favourite days out. But I said I won't lie, if I wasn't going to a Middlesbrough game and I sat in like the pub near the ground and like everyone set off and I was just sat in the pub, like I just wouldn't be in the stadium.
Yeah.
But she isn't into football as much as like, do you know what I mean? She doesn't really like. She just knows a few players, I think.
I get you.
Yeah.
I understand, man. I get it.
Oh, right. What are you doing tomorrow, mate?
I'm at work.
Oh.
At work. Sunday though, so it's early finish.
All of us.
You know, we're growing men with jobs.
Grown men with
So-
jobs. Why did you finish early today? Did you prefer?
It was the staff night out today.
You're not going to the staff night out? What the hell, yo?
And it is because nobody I like is going. Alicia's not going. Ben's not going. Lottie's not going. New Girl's not going. I don't talk to anyone else.
Jesus Christ.
I actually said to the new girl, the last time I spoke to her, I hope she's not going because the last time I spoke to her, we agreed that if one of us went, the other one would. So I said to her, I said, if you go, I'll go because I'm going to have nobody to talk to. And she was like, all right, I agree. We never actually spoke about it after that. So she could be there right now thinking I'm going and I'm just not. I have to keep it out or like blur it or something. But
Yeah. Probably best.
But yeah, anyway, the new girl might be there expecting me to turn up and I just haven't. So I hope she isn't there.
Yeah.
But
I don't have a work night out, which I'm kind of grateful for, and kind of like be cool to be like chilling out with my pals and that, my pals and work. But then,
pals.
yeah,
Nobody says pals, man. Like pal world.
pal world. I mean, they're alright. They're fine. You know what I mean? They're cool.
Yeah.
But like I'm thinking, if it was like a work night out, I imagine my whole team's going. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, mate, is ours is all of the shops that are under the same ownership are going. So it would be...
Oh, Jesus, yeah. Hell
it would be my shop and then like 3 other ones who I just don't know anybody from. So I'm going to be sat there like a little nerd talking to nobody.
Yeah.
No friends. And obviously I was doing the close today, so I would have been like half an hour late getting there because the bus takes an hour.
At least that's a good excuse, though. I'll be at work.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So Alicia isn't going because she's opening tomorrow, so nobody's going, bro.
Yeah, that's a shame.
If I'm still there next year, I'll probably go. But
yeah, it's been a couple of years now, mate.
I didn't go last year because it got announced like a week after it started. So inshallah, I'm not going. Do you know what I mean? Like,
well, I'm scared my like team leader might just spring one on us. Like, oh, we'll get together. But
yeah.
I've got these. If it's past the 17th, that's good because I'll be going to Edinburgh.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? So I'll be like, oh, I'm going to Edinburgh. Sorry. See my family and that's a great excuse. It's the best excuse ever.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like to get out with things. Oh, I'm seeing my family there in Edinburgh. Yeah.
That being said, for the podcast, there might be 1 or 2 weeks where we go without an episode, purely because it depends obviously what happens, but at the end of the day, we're 2 grown adults who do this for fun. So it's not like we're sat here needing to get an episode out. It's for fun, and it'll get 10 views. So it's not like people are going to miss it. Like, where's the bedtime podcast? it's Sunday and it's not here. You know,
Well, maybe,
so,
maybe, mate. There's maybe that one fan. That might
maybe,
you know. But
maybe.
no, I mean, I could maybe sort some out while I'm in Scotland.
We'll have to see what happens, but
But I am back. I am back on the Saturday, so I think it's probably 1 week.
right,
We probably miss because I am back on one of the Saturday nights, so we should be fine.
awesome,
We should miss it. We should probably miss a week.
awesome.
But yeah,
That being said, we've hit an hour,
yeah.
so we'll
Start wrapping up.
actually an hour and 6 minutes, but cutting out all the silence, it'll be about an hour. So we can call it there. Call it a day.
Call it
If you like this episode, please give it a like. And if you've made it this far, comment sweet chili sensations and I'll PayPal you a £5.
Oh mate, they're a pound in heron right now. You know.
I'm going.
Yeah, check out everyone's stuff.
Wallage Films, Elliot XA and Quaz will all be in the description. Watch I uploaded a Hitman video the other day and it was actually probably my best video so far.
I
So
haven't seen that. I'll watch that.
it's genuinely pretty good. Well edited. It looks like if you told me that video came from a channel with like 10,000 subscribers, I'd believe you. I'll believe you.
Check out.
There we go. Check it out. So, yeah, man. Peace out.